Hey everybody, it's Richard Roeper here in my beloved hometown of Chicago. Now I want to show you some of the locations that play key parts in Transformers Dark of the Moon. About the last hour of this movie consists of this enormous, tremendous intergalactic battle between the Decepticons and the Autobots, and of course the humans are involved as well, and it all takes place here in downtown Chicago. They filmed a lot of this last summer in Chicago, and then of course pasted on all the special effects. I didn't spot any actual scenes. I didn't see like Optimus Prime actually here, but I think they added him a little bit later on. Now that right there, that big gleaming tower right there, is Chicago's Trump Tower, which gets prominent mention in the movie, and actually Patrick Dempsey's character, he holes up there for a while he's holding Rosie Huntington Whiteley kind of hostage, waiting for the big battle to start. So the Trump Tower gets rattled and shaken to its very core, and a lot of those windows explode and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then just to my right, your left, is the Wrigley Building, one of the most famous buildings in Chicago, and you see that quite prominently as well in the movie. And there's a lot of great special effects because obviously they didn't actually set up huge fires and smash out all the windows in these buildings, but it looks like they did. I say one thing about Transformers Dark of the Moon, you have to say the special effects are pretty impressive. And I don't know if you can get a look at this other building right over here, the one with the cool kind of cupola type things. That's the building where the Decepticons set up to get these magic pillars that are going to help them bring their home planet to Earth. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing that happens here. So those are three of the buildings that are most prominently displayed in Transformers Dark of the Moon. I'm happy to see that everything has been restored to its original glory, and that will be ready when Shia LaBeouf and company come here to do Transformers 4. This time it's personal. Now I'm here on the banks of the Chicago River, which heads east, and you see some great sweeping shots in the movie down the river as Chicago comes under siege in the big battle between the Decepticons and the Autobots, with the humans led by Josh Duhamel and his charges doing stuff as well. That's Hotel 71 there, that kind of turquoise-hued building, and that gets blasted to smithereens too through a combination of special effects and good old-fashioned pyrotechnics. And then right over here, I don't know if you can see to my east, this bridge right here is the Wabash Avenue Bridge near Trump Tower, and then the next bridge over is the Michigan Avenue Bridge, and that's the bridge that is kind of raised in the building, and they got to try to figure out a way to lower it so the troops can get there and save the day. So a lot of these locations right here in the heart of Chicago feature prominently in Transformers Dark of the Moon, which also features guys walking in slow motion, because when they walk in slow motion it's more dramatic.